Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello there, and welcome to my Bloons Tower Defense 5 channel. I'm Italian Ninja, and this is where I make attempts at defeating challenges I've set out for myself, make progress, and learn to get better at this game, and subsequently, life. If you enjoy this type of stuff, feel free to subscribe. If you comment, I'll shout you out. So, today, we are going to try to beat level 63, or I guess 64, on Impoppable Monkey Lane. If anybody's following along, I got a bunch of loyal followers, so thank you guys very much for following my content and staying up to date with me and letting me know how things are looking and doing. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for being around, so thank you. And anybody who decides that they want to subscribe or comment, I've been trying to figure out how to look at my subscribers and so I can shout everybody who subscribes out, but it's kind of, I don't know, I would say it's dicey at best to be able to do that because I don't get notifications for every subscriber that comes in, so I can't really log that anywhere. And there's no list. It doesn't give me like a printout that's like, hey, these are all the people who are currently subscribed to you. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right spot. I tend to do a lot of this stuff on my phone, so maybe I just am missing it. So yeah, but I will say that if you guys comment, then it pops up for sure, and I know about it. So if you guys comment, then I'm just gonna shout everybody out who comments, and I'll respond to some of the comments, some of the questions you guys have, or some of the comments that you do make. I'll just respond and say what I'm thinking because I'm not. This is one thing you guys will discover about me throughout watching my content. I am not scared to say what I'm thinking at all. You guys are lucky that it's in this realm, so you don't have to be the brunt of any kind of displeasureful comments. But I can be quite mean to people if I need to be. I prefer not to be though. So uh let's all stay on everybody's good side here and keep the positivity going, People like Soul, like you guys, Soul, I'm trying to think of some of the other regular viewers. I can't think of anybody else off the top of my head, but if anybody, you guys start to become some regular viewers, I'm sure you'll get thrown into that category too. But just really appreciate you guys coming out every time I post a video. It seems like you guys are watching. So, and any new viewers, it's like, this is the type of stuff that I make. I like to tell stories and shoot the shit with you guys, and what I'm really trying to do is just beat Impoppable, Monkey Lane, Impoppable. Oh, no way. Are you serious? I am looking at a coyote right now. Walk the middle of the street. He's just walking down the middle of the road. Wow. I wish I had my camera. I have my phone right now in my hand as I'm playing this game, so I can't really take a picture of it. So anyway, I'm very surprised to see a coyote. I thought it looked like a dog running down the middle of the street out of the corner of my eye, and all of a sudden I was completely distracted by that. So yeah, guys, just so you know, my life's pretty wild. But I think I went the first 20 or 25 years of my life without ever seeing a coyote. Now I see them regularly. So when people say that they're an invasive species, I will say that, yeah, I've seen it just in my lifetime. So, yeah. What else was I trying to say here? I can't remember exactly what I was getting at with everything, but oh yeah. So I'm trying to beat level 63. I beat level 63 in the last video. I'm going to try to beat level 64 for you guys here. I think a couple of slight adjustments and that should be no problem. Efficiency of unit selection. I've seen some comments previously about people saying, why don't you go any higher than the 2-2? It's just that if I go any higher and I start buying higher level tier stuff, then it kind of messes with my system. I've definitely done that when I was on hard, which I'm going to have to make another video for you guys because that video didn't get a lot of reception, and Now that I got like a solid fan viewing base, I mean, when I say solid fan viewing base, it's like, I have a total of 48 subscribers right now, but uh might be more now when you watch this. If anybody's so you'll know. I'm just so anybody knows, I'm recording this on Monday. It's actually Tuesday. It's Tuesday, but like 12:30 a.m. So for me, anyway. Um so you guys will see whenever you're viewing this, if you're a new viewer, you'll see what my subscriber count is at now. Um Yeah, I just sometimes when I'm making these, I like to gang shoot them. I shoot a bunch of them all at once, just because well, I I'm working around a work schedule here, guys. So, and I do a lot of stuff. So, I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me while I'm, working through some of this stuff. So, but I do really like that you guys enjoy the commentary stuff because I actually enjoy making it. So it's just, and this is the one caveat that I will tell you guys about is that it's really hard to make some significant progress when you're talking so much because it's just a difficult thing to try to focus your brain around, right? You're a little sidetracked. But I played this last night for a couple hours. So I know kind of like I got my system worked out last night. So as long as I just keep going with it, then we should be okay. I just really hope I don't run out of storage memory here. So I had to delete a file in order to make this video. Let's keep going with this. Let's try to get lightning bolt. Yep. Okay, so now we got those two. We should be okay to upgrade some of this other stuff here. This is all you need to get past level 45 on Impoppable, by the way. I know that that's not a win for anybody, but it's at one point it was a win for me. So, and getting it down to the consistency, like I know, so you guys will start to if anybody actually tries this, they're gonna find out very, very quickly how difficult this really is. Anybody who plays this game, it's like very few people play on Impoppable, and it's because it's so freaking hard. Like I'd say that like I know a dozen people who play this game. I don't. I'm the only person. I talked to my brother about it this weekend, and he actually plays it too. So he has played it, I guess I should say. It's not that he plays it regularly or anything, but he was telling me about another game, and I'm not a big gamer, so like every game that somebody tells me about, I think somebody made a comment previously about me sounding like a character from a video game. Like, oh, this sounds just like this guy in this game or this character in this video game. And I hadn't even heard of the video game. So I'm going to have to go look that up at some point because I'm curious if we actually do sound the same. I don't think the guy was lying to me or anything. So, I mean, you guys are friggin' so nice with the compliments and so nice with everything that I'm like, I don't even know how to handle it sometimes. And I'm sure that there are some YouTube filters that are available for comments today that I'm using, like not like that I'm using them to filter out the comments, but I remember the comment sections being real bad previously. Like I've seen some real dicey comment sections, and like I'm really pleasantly surprised to see that like how encouraging everybody is. You guys are so nice. Like it's it's actually amazing. So I'm gonna make sure I don't lose here. I shall be okay. I believe I will be. But I'm not gonna mess around with anything else and just start building right away. So again, ninja on the straight. And then we will use monkey. I'm going to try to conserve some space in there. I'm going to be tossing some other units in there. And yep, we're just going to go right away. Let's get this monkey sense. Monkey sense. And then I'm just going to wait for lightning bolt. Because that's going to have the biggest impact on the next levels here. It gives you a really good peace of mind that you can handle a certain amount of balloons. Like I really don't think about I really try to look at this overall as a macroscopic thing. I don't really microscopic too much. I do if I have to. Like right now it's not looking too good here. I'm just going to place some of this here just in case because it's making me feel very uncomfortable having all those balloons coming down here. And I usually don't like using any of these nails or whatever, the road spikes. But you guys understand that in dicey circumstances, that's what's required, right? I'm sure you guys have done some sketchy ass shit or some janky ass shit when you guys are playing this game. If anybody even plays it, I'm not sure. You guys play this game? That's a good question for you. You guys play this game yourself? Or do you just watch this? Do you just watch me play this? So I really wonder. I really wonder the mind of the viewer, because I'm not a big game content viewer. I like podcasts and stuff. So I like mainly longer form stuff. So that's kind of what I watch. So, or head towards. We are gonna make some progress. Da na 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 na. Da 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 da. I had a story ready for you guys, but now I can't remember it off the top of my head. Happens a lot. Oh, I just had a funny one. I had a funny conversation getting gas before I came to make these videos here today. I was talking with the two people that were inside the gas station, and the one girl was saying that she has a spending addiction. So she gives her mother her control of her money so that she doesn't overspend, which I thought was like, well, I get it for younger people, but so it's like, she's aware of her control issues. So that's, I think, that's cool to know that she's aware. I think what's interesting is that even though she's aware, it doesn't mean that she can stop it. So that's just like an interesting tidbit for the human mind. It's like, what? How the hell does that work? So she knows that she has a problem, but she still can't help herself, right? Interesting. I just fascinated by things like that. So anyway, let's try to get balloon impact here. We're gonna worry about this later. That one later. Let's just go straight up balloon impact, focus on this, because we're gonna have to kill some of those ceramics. Let's go strong. Might also employ another strategy here, although I don't think we're gonna have to get past any levels that we're requiring today. Let's go monkey radar, or radar, whatever. We're going monkey intelligence bureau. Yeah. Where's it going with this? I'm sorry, I'm starting to get focused in here. The next video's it's probably going to be some no commentary videos, because I'm going to be trying to get past certain levels, certain spots. So, ooh, I didn't really necessarily need that tack shooter, but let's go. Tack sprayer. They help. Tack sprayers are good. Oh, I'm missing my middle boy here. You guys are going to be surprised at this if anybody hasn't seen this before. Look at that. You can sneak a tower right in there. There's no room. There's no room there, if anybody sees, There's barely any friggin' room at all. You can sneak a tack shooter right in there, which is very helpful for me. We're good. I don't like that though. See, I gotta get this upgraded to the super wide funnel. But so let's get that first. So that's good there. This is already upgraded, so we're okay on that regard. Pretty much I just have to wait to get this to super wide tunnel, or super wide. I actually think I should. I really got to see if I get past. See, because I have another idea for a strategy. I'm just gonna sell this. I don't need that right now. But I really have a good idea for another attempt at something slight variation off of this. Anybody who's wondering, slight variations tend to work better than any kind of major overhauls or major changes. So this thing is so helpful though, this bomb tower. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, it shreds through those ceramics. I wasn't able to beat this at all. Like, now I have this ceramics and these help so much. So we're going super wide on this. We're gonna change this to strong. And the reason we have to do that is we got to get rid of these Moabs. So let's see if we get past that. I'm gonna toss another. I gotta toss another funnel down here, or sorry, balloon chipper. The intention with that with that balloon chipper is to try to catch some of the balloons before it goes into my super wide. So if I get, because what ends up happening is it gets filled up, eh? So like the super wide, if the super wide's filled up, then when you have something like one of these big giant ones come through here, then like what the hell do you do, right? So like they can handle that. That's not perfect. That is so cool. I'm gonna try to take a picture of that. Thumbnail. 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 And somebody made a comment towards my thumbnail, because you know what I actually did? I used the thumbnail from another video, and I made it look really cool and fancy. And I mean, if I do look at cool and fancy, it's cool. I just want to be honest with you guys, you know, and I wanted the picture to be from that video. So, thumbnails. But, so I haven't been this far, just so you guys know. I'm patting myself on the back now. I don't know if anybody can hear that, but I physically just patted myself on the back because this is progress. I haven't been this far yet in this game. I'm not sure exactly which direction to go. Let's just upgrade some of the stuff that we have, because we're probably going to need another super wide funnel. I don't think that would hurt. I think if I maybe just waited, because we're seems like we're doing okay for popping power right now. We're popping everything that isn't in Moab form. It's just when it gets to Moab form that it kind of gets a little bit dicey, right? Because when you have so many Moabs hanging around, you're not really sure how the rest of your units are going to react. But they're freaking handling it, eh? Am I gonna get to 70 here? If I get to 70 here, I'll be pretty proud of myself today, you know? Because I wasn't planning on doing this on video, but now that it is on video, how could I be mad? Because this is going way more well than what I was expecting. We're gonna get a super wide right now. I would prefer to not have this as my super wide, because it's the first thing that's gonna get friggin' jammed up. I know it's gonna happen, but we got no choice. It's what we have. So, oh, I could have done the second one. Shoot. Well, that would have been wise. Anyway, if we beat this today, I would be very surprised. I don't think we're gonna end up beating it at all. But what I am gonna say is that we're gonna start with the next stack that we're gonna do. Stack right here. Put that guy right there. As you guys know, you put those guys coming out of straights down like kind of laneways. Let's go with this right away. Let's not mess around. And you guys are going to say again, why don't you upgrade things higher? Well, if you played this level, you would understand on Impoppable. You would get what I'm getting at. It's not that straightforward. And if you guys are playing it, then, you know, I'm awesome. Like, you know, I'm proud of you guys, because I'm breaking new territory in my eyes right now. This is unknown. This is completely unknown territory. Unknown territory, here we go. We're making progress, baby, don't you know? I'm not a singer, but this is friggin' going way better than what I expected. So anybody who's playing on a lower level, if you just copy this exactly, you guys are going to see great success. But this is really testing my setup. So I'm honestly, I'm just going to build my next stack right beside this. I'm going to build it right beside it. I'm not even going to mess around. I am going to put this